I don't know how and how did I get to the point of making this video, but I have a confession to make. I fucking love me some messed up shit.
Oh! Oh my god! Oh! Oh my fucking god! No! Get the camera!
The manga that melts your brain, you know, the manga that gives you the impression that society is nothing but a cruel place to be. Ever since I was a kid, I was in love watching some documentaries about gruesome murders, people stabbing each other at the back, you know, just doing some fucked up shit, you know, horrible things to other people, like chopping them up to pieces or just feeding people to other people, you know. I know, I was messed up as a kid, but it was a bit traumatizing for me, to say the least. Back when I was a high school boy, you know, living his high school life before adulthood, I watched a video from the anime man titled "Do Not Read This Manga." He talked about this manga called Deadtube, alright? He says this, and I quote, "Without a doubt, this manga is an absolute fucked up train wreck of a series. I didn't bother reading it at first because of the reviews saying that it's trash or whatnot, but I will get into that later." So in this world right here, we have this website called Deadtube, and basically this website is more of a parody of YouTube, but in the most fucked up way imaginable. You shoot your videos, upload them, get some good views, and the cash starts rolling in, baby. The problem is, you have to upload the most graphic and gruesome videos to gain more views. If you lose all your views or stop uploading altogether, it's game over. The story follows Machiya Tomohiro, a high schooler who loves filming at the research club. One day, Mashiro Mai, a beautiful girl, wanted him to film her for an entire day. To put it simply, giving him consent of being a creep. While Tomohiro was filming Mai having the cha-cha with Mr. Gangster over here, she suddenly blew his brains out. How fun! After witnessing her dark side, he felt something rise underneath, and no, it's not the shield hero, it's his dick. And thus starts the adventure of Deadtube. Now, going down the rabbit hole here, there's gonna be some people that really loves reading this beautiful series, and some people bitching around saying it's the most worst thing that they've read. So I'm going to give you two-sided opinions so that you can decide whether you like it or not, you know. Before we start, there are three types of variant that I discovered during my research, and the first one is called the whiny bitch. Okay, this is what this person wrote right here. I will not spend time writing 5 to 6 pages of review for this total malarkey. This manga is horrible. The protagonist only enjoys filming murders, and the female lead is the worst character to ever exist in this manga. This manga is way too edgy, too much nudity and sex and gore, all the pivotal elements of this rat shit. The second variant is the chill surfer. This is my favorite because this is just a normie doing a review, which I really do like, and this is what the person said. I finished this manga in the span of 3 days, dude. Honestly, I really found this manga interesting to read. I'm a fan of horror, gore type genre. I don't necessarily recommend this manga to anyone who is sensitive to TW gore, sexual harassment and such. Viewer discretion is advised for this one. Definitely not for kids. Lol. The third variant is the "I'm so smart that I did this analysis for you guys."
Get this shit off me!
Listen, Fortnite. Yeah, your game is super trash.
I get that some people don't like the manga, not because they hated gore. I mean, partly that, but because it's predictable. You know how the old saying goes, history always repeats itself. And that quote clearly reflects in this manga. Some characters that were introduced here first looked innocent as such, and then all of a sudden, as the story continues, it reveals that they're royally fucked up in the head. You know, they're like really fucked up inside. It's like your typical generic edgy character, right? Saying that they're super innocent, but then turns super crazy after that. I find this relatable after reading chapter after chapter. You know, it gets boring and predictable after a while. You know, just a character shows up, oh look, this character looks innocent, man, and then all of a sudden, as the story progresses, boom, he's actually here for the money and also the fetish. Yeah, oh wow. So the backstories of all the characters are kind of similar. Yeah, because at the end we all know what they want. It's either A, their strange fetish, or B, money. That's all there is. So yeah, you're welcome. I just saved you like half the entirety of your time. You're welcome. So whenever you find a new character, just skip the whole thing. It's very fucking pointless. They're all going to die eventually. Who cares about their backstories? Am I right? Now for the good part about this manga. For me, it's the sweet satisfaction of justice. You see, we all live in a society where some people does the most heinous of crimes and just gets away with it. Take for example, Zachary Latham. Yes, the one who killed his neighbor just to become TikTok's lapdog. What I mean lapdog is to be TikTok's bitch. I'm all for young people can make mistakes, blah 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 blah, but you know, this is more than a mistake. This is intentional. It's disgusting. Okay, where was I? Why am I talking about this? So every time I feel a need of justice, I just turn over to Deadtube and just see all these scumbags get what they deserve. You know, well, of course, there's gonna be some real fucked up crap when it comes to manga, but you know what? I enjoy it pretty much. I guess you could say that they just randomly add some edgy, gory stuff just because their manga is called Deadtube. That's it, you know. Their art style for this manga is quite fitting, and the gory, messed up drawings, what they did, that the manga artist himself drew, for real, gave me a sense of rush and disgust at the same time. Overall, I can say that they nailed their art style on this one. Well, although they do have their fair share of critics saying that it's gory and generic, but for me, I find this manga to be a way to just kill time, you know, chillax and just cringe at their dumbass moments. Or you can say their dumbass writing or their basic storytelling whatsoever. I just laugh my ass off every time a stupid scene comes up with zero logic at all. Like, I don't even know which scenes. I can say it's not all of them, but it's most of them. I don't think that you should just take this review seriously, but at the end, you're just listening to a man that, you know, what he thought about this manga. I find this manga to be a 5.9 out of 10, so will I recommend it? No, because their storytelling is just basic, you know. If you don't give a shit, just like me, about that, then go on ahead and enjoy your brain melting. Well, that is all from me, and I'll see you next time. Ciao.
Money on my motherfucking mind. Cop 5 haircuts at the same time. White gold pants, jet ski made of wine. Foie gras bust of Albert Einstein. Get money. Money on my motherfucking mind. Cop 5 haircuts at the same time. White gold pants, jet ski made of wine. Foie gras bust of Albert Einstein. Get money. Money on my motherfucking mind. Cop 5 haircuts at the same time. White gold pants, jet ski made of wine. Foie gras bust of Albert Einstein. Get money. Money on my motherfucking mind. Cop 5 haircuts at the same time. White gold pants, jet ski made of wine. Foie gras bust of Albert Einstein. Get.
Your intellect is as weak as your dollar. Failure is your destiny.